decided to hide under the big circus tent put up for some of the welcome week parties. It's right in front of my dance building and music as well. So this one, I thought I'd give that prank video that I promised. I'm gonna tell you all the pranks I played on my cousin this summer. Many of my friends have been laughing about them. Let's start with the first one. Every single night, we shared the same room. We were sleeping across from each other on different beds, but facing each other. And finally, every single morning, I'd wake up and my pants would be pulled completely down. I hope nobody heard me say that. I hope the gal walking past me didn't hear that, because I'd wake up and my pants would be completely down. Then half of the time, I would be putting on my shirt, my pants, my dance wear, stuff like that. Dance wear is basically just what I wear, unless it's a day I try to be fashionable. Like every morning I would try to put it on, and then both the crotch of the pants and then the armpits, they would be so sweaty, even after I hadn't worn them yet. I had just left them sitting in the bathroom. It's like, oh my gosh, why am I sweating so much? And that is pretty easy. I wasn't. She was spraying them to try to fake me out. I know it's funny. Here's what I did to her. Those of you who know me, please do not repeat this. And you know, she may choke me if she knows I'm sharing this. But every night I would sneak over to her bed when it was pretty dark and she was in a deep sleep. I would stuff her finger up her nose when she was sleeping. And then some nights I tried pushing back on the pulling pants down in her sleep. And she started really thinking maybe she has a sleep disorder. She called her doctor and said she suddenly has a sleep disorder for the first time in her 37 years. And no, she did not have any sleep disorder. She had help from me. I mean, that's so funny, right? One of my absolute favorites, the time, this is something tricked by being nervous. It really is. And I really did this in addition to faking it out. I would sometimes pour water on her lap, make her think she peed herself. And then one time I made her really nervous so that she actually did pee herself. And we have never heard the end of it. She goes around telling people it was me that did that, and no, it wasn't. It was her. I mean, crazy. And you would not expect a woman who's almost 38 to be peeing herself in public. But she did it. Then she started nicknaming me names like the whiz head, who wet her pants in public, and started talking about me wearing my diapers. And no, I don't. It was really her, but that's still my absolute favorite. And another one I did that I just loved, the other night when I poured salt in her purse at a restaurant. And then she pushed back and poured salt in my water. It was really funny. And then the one where she actually threw, I had at least my dad's car, and she threw beer bottles at my dad's car trying to give us a flat because she didn't want me leaving. She wanted me to stay with her longer. I know, it's the funniest. And there was a day we baked cookies. It was less about baking cookies, more about, you know, her and her pranks, where she said, please wear my finest dress that I don't want to get dirty. And it's like, why for making cookies? You want to wear dirty clothes for making cookies. Am I right? So then I wear my dirty clothes and just bring in my nice dress in case she meant it. What does she do but pour cookie icing and sprinkles all over my clothes? So then I pushed back and put some frosting, bright pink frosting, chocolate, and caramel sauce all over her chair and made her sit in it, in her favorite pants. I love that one. Then another one, this is a pretty good one. So almost every day, I had to wonder if I would be able to walk in town without everybody suddenly staring and laughing at me. With this obvious hair I have, I don't often get stared at as much as you think I would. People notice it, but I don't get stared at. But yeah, I would get stared at these days and laughed at, and I wondered why. The next thing I noticed, after she told me she would fix my zipper or my skirt for me, she really tucked my skirt or dress into my underpants. And everybody could see my underpants and my entire butt. So I had to wonder if I could go out in public without any of that every day. That was one of my favorites. So then I just pushed back and I unzipped her pants and let them fall off of her in public. I know I'm just gonna make myself laugh. supposed to be serious. I got dance soon. But here I am making myself laugh, and I hope my whole campus hasn't heard these stories, but yet my friends have heard them from me. Hope you enjoyed these videos. Hope these pranks give you ideas. And if they do, please message me. And I have friends here who think I should get a TikTok to share all these pranks. I would upload them, but she really doesn't want me to. She especially doesn't want me to share the one where she wet her pants. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for more, and please let me know what prank ideas you have for when I see her next.